No, I do like some of the elements of it a lot.
Your first couple of lines are very engaging.
They're also referencing Gilgamesh. I squeezed a lot of Gilgamesh references into the beginning to kind of try to focus on. Yeah, I know this is like all stuff no one's gonna get but me.
Well, that's right.
But it was me trying to kind of cover that this is Western culture, and this is where we're at, and it's kind of this broken down thing, and all that you want to do is change the details. You want to, let's not use clay, let's use metal or gold or whatever. But it's the same. Same plan.
Yeah. You're playing the same game. You're just putting on a different jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
what gets me about so many skeptics and atheists.
That's what that's
you
about.
are playing the exact same game. You have the exact same dogma, the exact same intolerance, the exact same shitty attitude. Only now you're waving a skeptic banner instead of a
and you're
St.
not
George
even thinking
cross.
for yourself. You're taking the skeptical bloggers and the skeptical writers, and you're letting them think for you, and then you're just reciting it. So you're not.
You just switch teams, but you're still playing the game.
Right. You're still a slave, which is why you have to free the slave first.
Right.
And I honestly, the reader I had in mind. The target of this is actually the higher skeptic. It's the one who wants to lead this grand revolution against this Christianity. But what they don't realize is everybody who's following them is the exact same as they were.
Exactly.
So that was my thought. But also as I was writing it, I started really thinking about what a lot of the people who are part of the Occupy movement are doing, and it applies equally to them.
Right.
So it's kind of the same idea. So,
well, I mean, it's like any revolution. The Russians threw off the Tsar, and what did they do? They had a little civil war or whatever, but what they eventually installed was just a new sort of despotism. Jesus comes along and says, you don't have to follow all these stupid rules anymore. You only have to follow these simple rules. And then what happens, after a couple hundred years? Yeah, exactly. They organize the thing and dogmatize it and squeeze all the life out of it, and they might as well be the Pharisees and the Sanhedrin,
Oh, exactly. And I mean that's also what I was getting at with the Poets and Fools.
Yeah.
Because I went with the Cinder Temple, the great temple that Gilgamesh built, and I kind of alluded to that with the Great Hall. And it's like, well, the only people who are going in here and really looking at what this is are either the foolish or the thinkers. And so that's kind of where I was going there.
Yeah.
So now you guys have the full commentary, so you understand my sonnet.
Yeah. Well, I was getting those vibes off it while you were reading it. It was pretty. It had a pretty clear, not overt, but a clear intent.